I'm Luna. If you've ever watched me eat and wondered what's really happening inside my tiny body, the answer might surprise you. Because the food in my bowl doesn't just fill my tummy. It quietly changes how I feel, how I look, and even how I behave around you. Today, I'm going to tell you what happens when a cat like me eats wet food every single day. To you, wet food might just seem like a tastier option. But for me, it feels much closer to what my body was designed for. From the moment you switch my meals, small changes begin inside me, and they add up faster than you think. 1. My body finally gets the water it has always needed. I don't drink much water. And it's not because I'm lazy or picky. Cats like me were born from desert hunters. My ancestors got most of their water from prey, not from a bowl. When I eat dry food, I only get a tiny bit of moisture. My body has to work harder to stay balanced, and my kidneys quietly take on more stress. But when you feed me wet food every day, everything changes. Wet food is full of moisture, almost like real prey. My body becomes properly hydrated, my urine is more diluted, and the risk of urinary problems goes down. I may not suddenly drink more water, but inside, I finally stop running on empty. 2. My weight starts to balance naturally. If I gain weight, it's not because I lack self-control. It's because of what I eat. Dry food often contains a lot of carbohydrates, and my body isn't built to handle them well. I'm a carnivore. I'm supposed to eat meat, not carbs. So when I eat too many carbs, they quietly turn into fat. Wet food is different. It's higher in protein and lower in carbs. That means I can feel full without eating too much. My body uses the nutrients more efficiently, and I'm less likely to gain extra weight. I don't need strict portion control, I just feel satisfied. 3. My fur shows the difference before anything else. My coat feels soft and shiny. It's not just because you brushed me. My fur reflects what's happening inside my body. When my nutrition isn't right, my coat becomes dull, dry, or flaky. That's my way of telling you something is off. Wet food gives me more of the animal proteins and healthy fats my skin and fur need. After a few weeks, you might notice my coat becoming softer, smoother, and healthier. It's one of the first visible signs that I'm truly thriving. 4. My behavior around food becomes calmer. If I used to rush to my bowl, eat too fast, or keep asking for more, it wasn't because I was greedy. Dry food doesn't always make me feel full. It digests quickly and doesn't send strong, unsatisfied signals to my brain. So I keep searching for food, even when I've already eaten. With wet food, things feel different. The higher protein content helps me feel full, and the moisture adds volume to my meals. My stomach and brain finally agree, I've had enough. I eat, I feel satisfied, and I can relax. Mealtime becomes peaceful instead of frantic. 5. There's one hidden risk you need to watch carefully. Wet food is wonderful for me, but it needs to be handled properly. Unlike dry food, it can't sit out for long. Once it's exposed to air, bacteria can start growing, especially in a warm room. If I come back to eat it later, it might no longer be safe, even if it looks fine. The safest approach is simple: don't leave wet food out for more than a couple of hours. Store any leftovers in the fridge and serve it fresh next time. Also, food that's too cold isn't very appealing to me. I prefer it slightly warm, like fresh prey. If you take care of these small details, wet food remains safe and beneficial for me. So, what does wet food really do to a cat like me? It hydrates my body the way nature intended, helps me maintain a healthy weight, improves my coat, and makes me feel calm and satisfied after eating. These changes may seem small at first, but together, they shape how I feel every single day. When you choose what to put in my bowl, you're not just feeding me, you're shaping my health, my comfort, and my happiness. And if you do it right, I'll quietly become the healthiest, softest, happiest little Luna I can be.